which strategy would you say you love the most?
Oh, that's a good question.
Well, we're a mixture because see, and for us, it's a little different because you're talking to a real estate developer and a contractor and a real estate broker, because we happen to own both. So we own a real estate brokerage and we own a construction company, development company. And so my concept for me early on was always develop, build, sell, because that's what we would develop land, build new houses, built $1 million houses up in Northern Virginia, all over Fairfax County, all through that area, and all through Washington, D.C. area, Maryland. So during that era in early 2000s for us, which is kind of early part of us being together, the market was just booming and everything. I mean, we would build stuff, and before I could get the foundation out of the ground, we had a contract. So, we were rolling and, things was going. So I kind of got in my system used to sell.
Addicted.
I got addicted to the sale. Now, Jen always came from the side, let's keep all of it, and I think that's what we're getting into about this is a learning process. You need to be coached through and learn this process because the wealthiest people in the world hold real estate. And not just buy it and get rid of it, but hold it. And so at that early part for us, we were just starting to get into acquiring some things to hold. So really what we like and what we've done kind of adopted is we like to buy, renovate, and hold, refinance. People call it the BRRRR, and then we just repeat. And we do a lot of that. But because we are who we are, we still do buy land. We still develop land, and we do sell, but we strategically identify the stuff that we're going to sell. Okay. And that's usually generating more for us to put into some longer term stuff we're going to hold.
So buying and holding is
favorite.
What we like. That's our favorite strategy, although we've used all of them. But like Rod said, I think we got addicted to the flipping, and you can, and a lot of people, they want to get into real estate investing for the flip strategy. And the flip strategy is powerful. If you need chunks of money, if you need large sums of cash at one time, flipping real estate is fun. It's lucrative. It's and it's
and if you're in the right area,
any and everybody can do.
You can make a lot of money doing it.
But as you become more and more educated in this space, we're all about the education when it comes to real estate investing. We've heard a lot of people jump in and they want to be a flipper and they don't know how to do it properly, and they'll buy a property, try to flip it, and they'll get hurt on the other side, and they say, I'm never doing this ever again. So with flipping, if you're constantly flipping property, the IRS does not see you as an investor. They see you as a dealer, and they tax you differently.
They
as
hit
a
you across the
flipper.
head.
And people don't know that. You're going to get taxed one of the highest tax brackets as a flipper, as opposed to being an investor. Because as an investor, we can get our taxes down to zero. And
there we go.
That way. That's how you build a portfolio, by keeping it. But the cool thing is you can still pull money out if you're holding.
And it's all about for us what this journey for us has been. It's been so full. I mean, it's been a lot of things, and it has been, and we'll get into it. It has been a challenge for us as well. But we look back on it and we realize a lot of the lessons that we learned have only prepared us to be so much better now and later in the game. Because we were still fairly young. We were new at doing it. We didn't have a coach, didn't have a mentor. I mean, we knew some of the greats like Robert Kiyosaki and some of the other folks. So we had courses we had, participated in, but not a specific mentor that said, hey guys, let me put my arm around you and I'm gonna walk you through. And I'll tell you what to do and what not to do. So we were doing some things that were really good, and we actually did some things that we shouldn't have done. And that's how that whole thing came about for us, and us getting caught in 2008.